Hi to everyone. This is Elaine Merryfield here today, and I'm here to announce my latest creative project. And I'm launching my own YouTube channel this fall. And I'm very excited about it. It's continuing my work with supporting others who are also living with fibromyalgia. And it's in a way that just feels like it's the right timing and the right direction for me to go at this point. So, just to give you a little bit of background, my personal connection with fibromyalgia, I was injured in a serious auto accident in the spring of 1988. And after 18 months in December of 1989, when my healing wasn't progressing beyond a certain point, and I was having a lot of sleep disturbance and fatigue and pain, lots of pain. Um, I was referred to a physical medicine specialist and I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia. This was 1989. I was a nurse, but I'd never heard of the term. So that was the beginning of my journey. The one thing that doctor did do for me at that time, because I only got to see him for a couple of visits, then I was sent back to my personal provider, is he said, this can improve over time. And he sent me to warm water aerobics and put me on amitriptyline to help me with my sleep disturbance at the time. That was it. But he planted that seed of hope that this could improve. I've been grateful to him ever since. So then after 10 years in 2000, I left nursing. After 5 years, I left nursing because I just did not have the physical capacity, plus the fibro fog to do the job, to meet the demands of the job. So I left nursing, and during the course of my sharing with you on channel, you'll learn what I did in the interim to supplement my income because I was single. I did not have a backup income. But 10 years later, when I'd regained enough of my health that I felt like I could, I put together a 4-week class I called Living Well with Fibromyalgia to begin supporting other people who are living with it, and marketed to the various health education centers and the medical centers in the Portland, Oregon metro area where I live. And one of them took me up on it, and I began teaching there. And I taught there for 9.5 years until I retired in 2010. And then a couple of years after that, I met Dr. Ginevra, who's a founder and medical director of the Frida Center for Fibromyalgia in Portland. And I was invited to teach there periodically whenever I wanted to. And I taught a class there I called Navigating Life Changes and Challenges, and a beginning action planning class and things like that, just when I wanted to, several times a year. And then in 2018, I stopped doing in-person classes and support circles and went online. And since 2018, I've been facilitating monthly fibromyalgia support circles once a month online. But I'm phasing those out. I have just one more circle that's still meeting because I've been feeling for 2 or 3 years that there was a new phase for me, something new to do. And I will be 78, and when I'm recording this in late August, I will be 78 in 10 more days. And I think it all fits in with my time in life. That later time in life is when you're integrating a lot of your life experiences. And I think I'm integrating my work experiences too, and my work with fibromyalgia. And then at this point in time, and I also see there's so much more offered out there for support than there was early on in my journey. So at this point in time, I'm wanting to support people in another way, not around the medical treatments or, the lifestyle changes so much, but more around care of the heart and the soul, because every aspect of our being feels the impact when we're living with a big major health challenge like fibromyalgia. And that's where I feel my gifts are at this point, that I can share with people from my 30 plus year journey with fibro and how I've learned to live really, really well. There's very little that I can no longer do that I would really want to do. And so I'll be spotlighting in the post, in the sharings on this channel. I'll be sharing things that are inspirational to help us with our mindset, and a lot of them will come from my own writing. I've really expanded my own writing in the last 4 or 5 years, and a lot of it comes from my intuition and my inner being. So I want to encourage other people in that direction. And this is for people that are interested. I mean, if this doesn't call to you, that's fine. But if this is something that calls to you, I'd love to have you, tune in and join. and then also a connection, just that connection. And interestingly, since I more and more put energy into this, thinking about this year, I've been coming into connection with people online, other people living with fibromyalgia in various parts of the world who are really exploring their creative expression, the way they express their creativity, their creative visions, and what role that plays in their fibro journey. So I'm hoping, planning to invite some of them for some short little interviews to do some sharing too. So that's a connection with other people that are tuning into that deeper place of themselves to stay in touch more consistently with their own sense of empowerment. And then creativity. We'll be talking a lot about creative expression. I'll be encouraging you a lot about listening to your own heart and soul, about what you most want to create in your life going forward, no matter the challenges. No matter the challenges, because you can modify your approach to doing any of this in whatever way fits for you. And I'm playing with ideas around future workshops that I can offer around things that I've been doing myself, creative projects in the last 4 or 5 years that I can offer online at some point. And so I want to kind of see what the interest is, and that's kind of the next phase. If people are interested, then perhaps next year I can start to offer one or two of those. So thank you for checking this out today, at least. And as I post new videos in the future, if you're liking them, please subscribe because that's helpful. That's helpful support for me. And I'm really looking forward to this new venture. It feels in my heart like the next right step for me in supporting others who are also living with fibromyalgia. And what I've found over the years from the very beginning, when people thank me, thank you for doing this, I said, it fills me up too. When I share the things that, from my own experience and from others that I've worked with, the things that worked for them, when I share those with others, it also is a reminder to me and fills me back up too. So it's a win-win situation on both ends. Take care and hope to have connection with you in the future. Bye-bye.